Someone's warming up already?
Yes, a musician. You know?
Is that the bassoon?
Bassoon, exactly.
Yeah.
This is my home.
Wow.
And every conductor has...
Why so many lockers?
because there are several conductors, you know.
Oh, I see. They have...
I have number 3, I have here my tuxedo,
Yeah.
my shoes, everything what I need. You know, that's... I was just discussing with a friend of me, who was a concertmaster of the orchestra in Palermo, in Italy, and he told me, you know, it's a wonderful feeling when you are going to the pool and you are having 30 minutes, 40 minutes swimming. And I was, of course, with my job, a lot of stress I had. You know, a lot of responsibilities, several scores to learn, several musicians to convince, and I needed something to get out of this stress. And so, for this reason, I tried to swim, because it was a suggestion of this musician of the orchestra. And it was in Frankfurt, in Germany. I was musical director in Frankfurt at this time. And I met a coach there, and he told me, yes, you are not so bad, but maybe you can swim better if you are working a little bit more about your technique. And so I started to have a couple of sessions with him, and he showed me in YouTube and internet some videos about total immersion. I was absolutely so happy to find this way to swim, because it's not a power, it's not muscle, it's just a graceful way, it's elegant way, and I think this is exactly what I'm looking for. Actually, something against my stress, something to have a good feeling of every part of my body, and I can use in my job as well. Because if you are feeling well, musicians feeling well as well, singers feeling well as well, and if you are conducting with, you know, harmony, your movement, the sound is coming much beautiful, more beautiful than just doing something like that with your muscles.
When you're feeling well, can you feel the musicians responding to that?
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. Every musician is waiting for you, is waiting for your attention, is waiting for your entrance. And if you are coming with a bad feeling, of course, all the people are getting, you know, not relaxed, and the results could be not better.
Yeah.
For that reason, I found this way as Total Immersion something fantastic. You know, I want to work in this professional way, not because I want to be a professional swimmer, but I used to work with the music in a professional way. So yeah. I'm used to do that. I'm used to stop. You know, if I'm not able to do something very good, I have to work really slow, and then until you can achieve your results. And
so you felt that there's a good match between your swimming now and your profession, in particular because Total Immersion really emphasizes swimming as an art rather than as a sport.
Exactly. For that reason, I'm so a fan of because, you know, if you are to be careful about your movement, about your recovering, about your catch, it's not something to do with the muscles. It's just harmony. And if I'm doing with an orchestra a movement like that, I have a graceful sound. If I'm doing a movement like that, of course the sound is aggressive. Harsher, yes.
Yeah.
And for me, it's the best way to know better my body, to know better my mood. In an element, is water, is not our usual element.
Mm-hmm. And so we swam together today, and you told me that it is your preference to practice swimming before you can conduct a performance.
Yes, because you know, it's only a way to swim that you are not tired after. You are so happy with yourself.
Yeah.
You have a lot of energy inside, and you are in the best you know shape to work with other people.
Mm-hmm. And we did sink swimming today. That was your first time to do
yes,
sink swimming?
Absolutely, first time. Could you imagine my first time sink swimming? and with Terry Laughlin, so I'm a really very lucky guy. Oh, it's fantastic because, of course, in this case, you were very patient with me because you coordinated your movement with mine. But you know, the feeling that you are not alone, that several people can have the same movement, the same feeling, the same energy together. It's like an orchestra.
Yeah.
They play everybody together the score, you know? It's exactly the same feeling. So many swimmers are swimming together, so we are together to achieve a wonderful performance.
So we'll find out tonight if maybe sink swimming is even a little better performance preparation than swimming solo.
I'm very happy to try now. In an hour starting, and I can see you afterwards.
Okay, all right.
Here is the pit.
Amazing.
Instead of water, I have sound, you know? If I have to be careful, if my catch is not good enough, the sound is not good enough. It's, you know, it's a reaction of my movement.
Yeah.
And it's like to be in the water, like to swim in the water.
So you try to make your movements fluent in the water and then
so it's a good possibility
on the podium.
Yes, to have a training, not only swimming, but to know better my movement and to have a better movement to show to the musicians are going to play and to make them comfortable.
Yeah.